Hartford. From WSIL, this is News 3 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Mark Kiesling.
And I'm Victoria Idoni. A Paducah doctor is hoping to start helping patients again after being sidelined by COVID-19.
The pulmonologist caught the virus at a family event, even though he thought he was being safe. News 3's Maya Skinner joins us in the studio with more on his experience. Maya?
Mark, Victoria, Dr. Jeff Clark says after attending a wedding reception, he contracted COVID-19 and started showing symptoms after the 4th of July. He says this experience was unlike anything he's encountered before. This is one of the oxygen tanks that Dr. Jeff Clark uses most of the day or whenever he exerts himself.
The virus is so damaging to the lungs, it just takes a long time for them to recover. I'm about 6-7 weeks in. It's just probably going to take another several weeks.
Dr. Clark is a pulmonologist from Baptist Health Paducah who contracted COVID-19 from a guest at a family wedding reception.
I was doing my social distancing. Of course, we're not wearing a mask while we're eating. And he had it, didn't know it. He found out the next day.
In the beginning of July, he started showing symptoms.
A little bit of congestion, but I thought it's just my sinuses. Then July 1st, had a little more symptoms, but then that evening had a fever to 102.
By July 11th, he was experiencing shortness of breath.
Went to the ER. Of course, they knew I was COVID positive. Had X-ray and a CT and showed, severe COVID pneumonia.
After 7 days on a ventilator and anti-inflammatory treatments, he survived with the support of the hospital and his family.
50 chance I wasn't going to make it, and that's what I didn't really think about myself. I thought about what's this going to do to my family, to Annette, all my family.
He says his experience has taught him a lot.
This virus can do different things. It's not always going to be the same way.
Dr. Clark says he's still getting his strength back and hopes his breathing returns to normal. He says he hopes he can work his way back into the hospital in the coming weeks. Live in the studio, Maya Skinner, News 3.